So, you're ambitious. You want success, freedom, and a life where money isn't a daily problem. You see yourself driving a nice car, traveling the world, maybe even buying your parents a house. But there's a problem. You're lazy. You know exactly what you should be doing, starting that business, investing, learning new skills, but instead, you're in bed watching this video, probably scrolling through YouTube like a zombie. And let's be real. Deep down, you feel guilty about it. You see others grinding, making money, improving themselves while you tell yourself, I'll start tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes, and guess what? You don't. This guilt builds up. Days turn into weeks. Weeks turn into months. Before you know it, it's December 31st, and you're making the exact same New Year's resolutions you made last year. But this time, you swear things will be different. You start strong, motivated, excited, ready to take on the world, until reality smacks you in the face. Procrastination sneaks in like that one friend who borrows money and never pays you back. You push things to later until later becomes never. And eventually, you start believing the biggest lie, which is, I'm just a lazy person. Maybe success isn't for me. Wrong. You're not lazy. You just haven't figured out how to break the cycle. Let's dive more deeper. Segment 1. Why laziness is a money killer. Let's get one thing straight. Laziness is expensive. Not in the I'm ordering too much DoorDash way, but in the I'm losing years of potential wealth way. Every day you procrastinate, you're missing out on money you could be making. Think about it. The business you could have started 2 years ago, that could be making you thousands per month by now. The skill you could have learned last year, that could have doubled your salary. The investments you could have made 5 years ago, they'd be worth way more today. Laziness isn't just wasting time. It's costing you money, big money. But why does this happen? Why do we keep putting things off, even when we know they'll make us rich? Most people think procrastination is about lack of discipline or motivation, but it's not. The real reason? Inertia. Let me explain. Newton's first law of motion says, an object at rest stays at rest. An object in motion stays in motion. This applies to you too. If you're lying on your bed watching Netflix, guess what? You're going to stay there. But if you start working on something, even just a little, momentum kicks in and you keep going. The problem is, we make that first step feel huge. I need to start a business. Sounds like a massive commitment. You avoid it. I need to invest. You get overwhelmed by all the options and put it off. I need to read a book on finance. You pick up your phone instead. Your brain sees these as big, scary tasks and convinces you to do nothing instead. So, how do we beat this? Segment 2. The 2-minute rule. If something feels overwhelming, don't commit to the whole task. Commit to just 2 minutes. Want to start a business? Spend 2 minutes brainstorming an idea. Want to invest? Spend 2 minutes opening an investment app. Want to learn about money? Read 1 page of a finance book. What happens next? The momentum takes charge. Those 2 minutes turn into 10, then 30, then an hour. And before you know it, you're actually making progress. But wait, there is another important aspect to talk about. Most people fail because they set impossible expectations. Instead, set embarrassingly easy goals. Want to start a side hustle? Just earn $1 first. Want to save money? Just save $5 today. Want to start investing? Just buy $10 of stock. Once you prove to yourself it's possible, your brain gets hooked. Small wins snowball into big success. Segment 4. You don't need motivation, you need systems. Motivation is a scam. You feel it for a few hours, maybe even a few days, and then it disappears. If you rely on motivation, you'll always fail. Think about it. How many times have you watched a motivational video, got super hyped up, and then did nothing? Motivation is like a sugar rush. It hits fast, feels great, but disappears just as quickly. And when it's gone, you're left in the same place, scrolling TikTok at 2 a.m., wondering why your life isn't changing. If you rely on motivation to get things done, you will always fail. The people who get rich, the ones who escape the 9-to-5, the ones who build successful businesses, they don't wait for motivation. They build systems. Let me show you some of them. System 1. Want to know how rich people actually get rich? They don't rely on willpower to save or invest. Instead, they set up automatic systems that do the work for them. Want to invest? Set up an automatic deposit into an index fund or stock portfolio every month. Even if it's just $50, it adds up. Want to start a business? Schedule a non-negotiable time block every day, even if it's just 20 minutes. Want to save money? Use an app that automatically rounds up your purchases and invests the spare change. Most people fail because they think success is about trying harder. It's not. It's about making it so easy that failure is almost impossible. System 2. The 90% rule. Your brain is a master of excuses. It will find 100 reasons why you shouldn't start something. So here's the hack. Instead of focusing on doing something perfectly, aim to do it 90% worse than your brain thinks is acceptable. Want to start a YouTube channel? Post a terrible first video. Want to write a book? Write the worst first draft ever. Want to start freelancing? Take a $5 gig just to get started. Why? Because perfectionism kills action. The goal isn't to be great right away. The goal is to just start. Once you're in motion, you'll improve automatically. Segment 5. The brutal wake-up call. Let's talk about future you. Imagine two versions of yourself 5 years from now. Version 1, the one who stayed lazy, still in the same situation, still watching self-improvement videos but never taking action, still broke, still stuck in a job they hate, still saying, "I'll start next Monday." Version 2, the one who took small steps today, started investing just $10 a week and now has thousands saved up, started a side hustle that now makes more than their 9 to 5, built a network, learned high-value skills, and is on their way to financial freedom. Which version do you want to be? The crazy part? The difference between them isn't some massive life-changing action. It's just small, consistent steps taken over time. So here's your final challenge. Something so simple that if you don't do it, you have no excuse. Before you close this video, pick one thing you've been procrastinating on. Not 10 things, not 5 things, one thing. And do something right now, even if it's tiny. If you want to invest, open an investing app. If you want to start a business, write down 3 ideas. If you want to learn a skill, watch the first 5 minutes of a tutorial. That's it. Just get in motion. Because remember, objects in motion stay in motion. Now, before you go, I want you to comment below. What's one thing you've been procrastinating on? Business, investing, learning a skill? Comment below. And if you want more finance and self-improvement tips, hit that subscribe button. Your future self will thank you.